whatever you do, that you wake up early today, that you went to work out today, that you talk to people, that you sell your products, anything that you do in your life and business, always feel proud. You know why? Because sometimes we are so hard with us and we don't get any credit, and we don't see all that bless that we have. We don't see that all the things that we have, and other people wish so hard to have a little bit that you have it. So just for that, just be grateful every single day, and whatever you have right now in your hands, we keep praying for everything is be all right. And right now, let's roll that business.
Yes,
Miss
ma'am.
Pauline, please share the 7 core values.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you, beautiful.
Yeah,
I
we're
just
working.
waiting for my 7 core balance. We'll start it right now. And please, for start right now, mute your microphones, please. Thank you. Make sure you got your microphone mute. Thank you so much. So let's start it right now. Number one, never miss anything. That's correct. Never miss anything. So we're talking about this. It's about us presentations every Tuesday, 7 p.m., when we can bring people and share the business with them. We got another calls every Mondays, like today, like right now, 7 p.m. every Monday. We got a training for Wednesdays. Yes, we got trainings on Thursday, 7 p.m. So all the founders is sharing all the business for us, the opportunity, and teaching us how to do the business. So all the time that we plug into the system and we plug into this today's calls and these opportunities, we learn more and we have the opportunity to grow. Okay. Number two, get like 1 and 2 presentations a day. Yes, that's correct. But why not to hit for more, like 2, 3, 4 presentations a day? Because the more that we have it, it's more possibilities that we have to have more people, business partners, customers. Yes, that's correct. That we have 10 hot dogs in the grill and 2 fails, we still have like 8 hot dogs. That means it's like more presentations, more people, is more possibilities to get your business partners. Number three, read at least 30 minutes a day. Yes, that's correct. And why not? In my case, I love the audio videos, and also I check on YouTube. So, and I'm always going when we one to the second one to the second one. Why? Because when you start hearing something that you're interested and you ready to learn, so you go and keep going and keep going and keep going. So that's what we do all the time, because that it's interesting. Oh, I like this one. Oh, let me check that one. This pop up. Let me check that one. It's very important because it's that is food for your mindset. Yes, we have to blow you out like motivation. You want to read something about motivation, something about the pets industry, about network marketing. So please do it. Number four, call your upline and downline daily. Yes, that's correct. Why? Because they will teach you, help you, give you the energy, give you the motivation that you need when you feel down. When you're not doing your business, or you're thinking you're not doing right, or you did something wrong. So they will tell you what you have to do to make sure this is right. They will teach you how to do better, and they will push you to give you the motivation. Okay. Number five, seven. We know 207, 250 is a PB to be active, but we need 700 PB to make sure that we hit on this team. So 700 PB is 700 your sales that you're doing every month. And why not? We got people who's doing like 2,000, like 1,500 or more. Yeah, so they can do it. You can do it. I can do it. So let's go. Let's go. Number six, always have respect and integrity. This point is very important because I have to respect what how the other people stand. They are not agree how they doing. It's okay, but at least I not be like offended with them, or I not can be in back and forth with people talking around those people, right? Even in my business partners, even my team or whatever the case be, the amazing founders that we have, us CEO, they teaching us and always to have respect for another people. And remember something that I really love, that Dr. London always say that people do what you do, not what you say. And that's just correct. That's the part of integrity. That I've been telling you do this, but I not do it. Do you think somebody else is going to do it? Or I teach my kid to do something, But I know, like, example, let's say, oh, please don't drink alcohol because it's not good for your life. Or I drink alcohol. Do you think he will do it? Of course not, because people do what you do, not what you say. So, and that's awesome, and I love it. And number seven, and the last, not the least, but it's the last one right now, is always explosive energy, excitement, and enthusiasm. And that's true. Remember, even though you're not doing your business in lies, depends how you do it and how you feeling is how it's everything is going around the universe about you. Do you, like example, do you're looking for a job and you're going over there and you got your interview and you be on your phone and be your hand down and the manager kind of do that interview or talk to you for whatever reason and you're like this, do you think you'll be hired? Of course not. Of course not. Then you sharing your business with somebody, or they have the pets, but you don't show that energy. You don't show you're happy. Oh my God, it's so emotional. Your dog is so cute. Your puppy. Oh my God, what's the name or something like that? Do you think they want to talk to you or to give you details about the dog? Of course not, because why? You're not interested like how you're supposed to be like that way. And that is correct. When you love something, when you really love something, you show out. You don't have to be just. It's not something that somebody's going to do to be okay. Turn your camera on right now and say that. Do this. No, of course not. Why? Because this is here. It's here. When you love something, it's coming out. And let me tell you something. How you feeling is how you do everything. That you're feeling great and you wake up like positive and say, today I will do this, you will do it. Why? Because it's here and you wake up with that great energy. It's wrong when people say, oh, you wake up with a left feet. I don't know, you hear that before. I don't believe on that part because everything is here, everything is mental. So that's correct. Sometimes we say, oh, with depression or whatever. It's not because it's that way. It's because how we feel it is what we projected. But we energy, we're gonna attract energy. And all everything around this can be like great. Everything is gonna be happy. And you'll be feeling great and your business around and living your life in the best way you can. That's about everything. You know me. I always love to have energy even though I don't feel in well or whatever way. I love energy, and I like to be always around people who has energy and great attitude. And that's why I am here in the right place and the right moment with the right people, with the right team, with my Neberica team, with my family
Yes,
Neberica.
ma'am.
Get excited. Now, let me introduce you with this amazing gentleman. He's he's a husband, he's a friend, he's a mentor, he's a founder, he's an amazing person. And let me tell you, I had no more words because a lot of people they know him and don't you guys don't let me lie. He's humble. When I say humble, it's humble. It's not like trying to fake it or trying to say, oh, I am humble, but the action, no, he's real humble. Okay, it's a part that I love it. So it's my pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Andre Brown. Mr. Brown, please take it over. The floor is yours.
All
Please.
right, all right, all right, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Lucy. Get excited, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, we just went over the seven core values. Thank you, Miss Lucy, for going over it and bringing that energy, bringing that heat. Listen, I'm gonna give you a little tip, okay? Towards the end of the call, I want to make a major announcement that nobody knows about this. Nobody. Just me and Miss Brown talked about it, and y'all gonna hear something. It's gonna blow y'all mind, you know, and it's gonna excite some of y'all. I mean, it's really, really, really going to get y'all excited, okay? And so that being said, hold on tight towards the end of the call. That's going to be towards the end, but I will say this starting out. I'm going to go over something today that can change the trajectory of your business, okay? Because what I'm going to share with you will allow you to do the business around anything and everything that you do, okay? And I mean, you could be at home, you could be at your job, you could work night shift, you could work morning shift. No matter what you're doing, you could be out of the country, okay? No matter what you're doing or where you are, you'll be able to build your business utilizing this technique, okay? I've taught this before, but we have a lot of new people on the call. And so I want to break this down for everybody on here, and it's called the power of voice notes, okay? Now, the voice notes will allow you to build your business utilizing social media, right? It's how I've, connected with many of you. And those of you that are on a call, maybe your upline connected with you at one point in time using voice notes, okay? So you can use voice notes and you can use it as a few different ways, okay? What is a voice note? A voice note is you sending a message, okay, via social media, utilizing your voice, okay? You literally just hold down a button, which I'll show you, okay? And you get to speak into it and it sends the message across, all right? Now, that being said, that is a whole lot more effective, trust and believe, a whole lot more effective than you just sending a spam message to everyone. How do you feel when somebody inboxes you? Because I'm sure most of you probably got it before, right? Somebody sends you a message and it's a big spam, okay? Hey, how you doing? Great to meet you, or great to see you. Now I'm so and so, and I'm here to start a business, and I like to share with you an opportunity. And you just look at it, you go, okay, next. Okay, I don't know who this is. Somebody's spamming me. Somebody's, come on now, right? I know what I'm talking about. You know how you feel? You feel like it's no type of personal input towards it. Even if they put your name in there, you still feel like it's a spam message, And so that being said, one way to combat that, okay, is by you sending a voice message. And it needs to be personalized for every person because you're actually recording your voice when you send it over to them, okay? So number one, it's more personal, okay? Number two, reason why you want to use voice notes is because you can share and you can send what? Your voice tones, right? You can express your voice tones so people hear the sincerity in your voice, okay? You can fluctuate and kind of get them excited. They can hear your excitement on the other side of the voice note, right? They can realize, hey, you can kind of create your posture, if you will, when you send a voice note. So just communication wise, you're able to send a whole lot more using a voice note than you would just via a text. Come on now. You've gotten text messages from your friends before, family members, and it came off the wrong way, and they didn't mean it the way that you got offended by it. You was like, why would they say that? Why would they? And they didn't mean it that way, but it's hard to send those type of voice tones and stuff like that through the text. You know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe you send a text to someone and they got offended. You're like, no, I didn't mean it like that. It was just a joke, or I was, but they didn't get to hear it like that. They took it however they took it. It's just a text. So you get to avoid all of that when you use your voice notes. Okay, and so you can use voice notes through a couple different platforms. You could do it through Facebook. You can do it through Instagram. You can do it through LinkedIn. Believe it or not, you can even send text messages using voice notes. People in your phone. Did you know that? Yep, you can text voice notes to people in your phone. Everybody has a smartphone nowadays. So you can then record your voice and send that message to a friend. Okay? And so all those things play a part and make a major difference when it comes to you building your business, okay? And just sending a message to somebody, all right? Now, here's the thing. Voice notes may take some more time than sending out a spam text, okay? It's true. It'll take more time than sending out a spam text, but the results are a whole lot more because of the genuinity of the voice note. I don't know if that's a real word, but we're gonna go with that. Okay, genuinity. Okay, does that make sense? All right. And so that being said, all right, I'm going to share with y'all exactly how to utilize voice tones or voice notes, okay, and your social media. And that being said, I'm also going to a few different things as well, like where to find the people that you're talking to, okay, how to approach them, how to make sure that they're looking at your voice notes, okay? And all these little things that will play a major difference, yeah? So that being said, I'm gonna actually share my screen. Give me 1 second, okay? The first thing you wanna do is you wanna think, who is my ideal customer, okay? Or my ideal prospect, okay? Because both of those things play a part. Who do I want as a customer? Who do I want as a business partner? All right. And those are the things that you want to think about. Okay. What type of areas do they live in? What type of backgrounds do they have? Do I want someone that is maybe a physician or a doctor? Do I want someone who is an attorney? Do I want someone who's a groomer? Do I want someone who's a veterinarian? Does that make sense? All these things play a part when you think about who you want on your team, okay? And an ideal client. Maybe you just want a pet lover, right? Well, I want you to write those things down, okay? Write those things down. And that's what you're going to utilize when it comes to searching, okay? Searching for the ideal client, okay? So that being said, there's a few things you can use to search, right? So you want to go, I went to my Instagram, and you'll see on the bottom left, there's a home button, and then there's a magnifying glass, okay? Click that magnifying glass, and that's going to take you to the search, okay? What I do is I go to the search bar up here, all right? And you can search whatever you want, okay? And what we'll start off with are hashtags. Yes, you can search hashtags, ladies and gentlemen, all right? So for example, one of my favorite dog breeds are Pitskis. Okay, I absolutely love Pitskis. It's a pit bull mixed with a husky. Okay, you can't get any better than that, right? Two of the best dog breeds out there. Okay, well, when I go and I search Pitskis, look how adorable they are. Come on now. When have you seen a more adorable dog? Okay, come on, these dogs are gorgeous. Look at them. Look at the coats. Look at it. Come on now, right? Now I'm gonna make some of y'all some Pisky lovers before the end of this call, especially the ones with the two eyes. Oh my God, that's my dream dog right there. You know, Miss Brown, she like, no, they shed too much, but don't worry, we're gonna get one. She's sleep. Don't let them know I said that, okay? We're gonna get us one, all right? But that being said, okay, there's a few different things that you can do when you search the hashtag, all right? One thing I recommend is clicking on the recent tab. Okay, the recent tab. Why? Because when you click on a recent tab, this is someone that posted recently, meaning that you know their account is active, that they're actively posting. Okay, and so I can click this one. As you can see, hey, this person just posted 22 minutes ago. Okay, 22 minutes ago. And so official Lady Luna. All right, it's a dog page. Okay, so if I click on this dog page, I can see this little puppy Pitsky. Okay, little cute Luna, right? And what I can do is I can reach out to them utilizing a voice note. But before I do so, there's a certain thing I want to do. The first thing is I want to make sure I follow them. Okay, why? They get a notification on their Instagram account when I follow them. I can like a couple of their posts. Okay, I like 2 or 3 of their posts. Okay, and they get notifications that I follow and like their posts, and I'll even throw in a comment, okay? Boom, boom, boom. The heart eyes, okay? For the little piss. Look at it, look, it's so cute, okay? So that being said, what I want to do then is go into the messaging inbox, okay? Now, what is the voice note button? The voice note button is the microphone down on the bottom chat. Okay, you see a camera to the left, you see a microphone button. I want you to click and hold that microphone, and then it'll start recording. Okay, you'll know record because you see the timer going off along with this line. Now, it's not recording my voice because I'm on Zoom, but if I wasn't on Zoom, it would be recording my voice right now. If I ever messed up, all I had to do was slide to the left, boom, to the trash, and trash it. Okay, that way I can restart and do my voice note over again, okay? Well, if I wanted to approach this person as a customer, okay, here's what I would do, or here's what I would say. I would hold this button, okay, and I'll let them know, hey, how are you? My name is Andre. I am a pet consultant, okay? One of my goals is to add as much value and free value to as many pet parents as possible, okay? What I share with you is natural, holistic ways to really help your pet, not just survive, but to thrive, okay? Now, once you have the information, you could do with it what it is that you please, all right? But at least you got the info. So I don't know if you are not open, but if you are, definitely let me know if you're dealing with any of these things. Now, keep in mind, this is a puppy, so I'm going to say things that may be, relevant to the puppy. Is your dog fully potty trained yet? Are you feeding your dog a dry dog food? Okay. I noticed that you have a Pitsky. Are they overly shedding? okay? Are you concerned with making sure that your dog always has, moisturized paws or nose, right? And I'm gonna share a few of those things, all right, and also talk about their breath, their oral care, making sure that they always have good, healthy oral care so they don't deal with any dental diseases, okay? I'm asking would they be open to preventing issues before they occur, or to help prevent issues, because you can't make any claims, right? But help prevent issues before they occur. And that's the voice note that I would send over. And so I'm gonna say it over again, but I'm gonna say it as if I'm just sending the message, okay, versus talking to you all. But sorry, y'all, let the screen go out. Boom, boom. Okay. Hey, 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 how are you? I see you have an adorable Pitsky. Luna, I just so happen to, turn into the page. I am a Pitsky lover, but in addition to being a Pitsky lover, I am also a pet consultant, okay? And one of my goals is to help as many pet parents as possible with as much free value, as much free information that can truly help your pet go from surviving to thriving, okay? And once you have the information, you can do with it what it is that you please. So I don't know if you are not open to the free information, but if you are, definitely let me know. Maybe you may be dealing with your pet not being fully potty trained yet, and you like to, help your floors or fix your floors for any potty accidents. Maybe you like to help prevent any dental or oral care issues from occurring, utilizing, a natural system, which may save you on dental bills from the veterinarian. Okay, what about shedding? I know that you have a Pitsky and it may overly shed. Okay, and boom, I'd send that message out. Okay. And what I would do is I wouldn't just sit and wait for that one person to respond. No, what I would do then is go back, okay, and do it all over again. Does that make sense? And go from person to person to person. I would take at least an hour out of my day and focus in on sending voice notes. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Some of you all may not be the best voice note sender when you first start. That's okay. That's fine. In fact, expect that. Okay. You're starting something new. You never sent voice notes before. You never sent voice messages. But I'll tell you what, if you work to do voice notes now, especially when you run into a person randomly, you're used to just doing it so much that you're going to be able to speak off the fly because you know the words that you said over and over and over again. I remember we were talking to, me and Ms. Brown, we were talking to our insurance agent, okay, as we were getting the mortgage insurance, and it turns out that he had a dog that he said he absolutely loved. Okay, because he asked, what do we do? We told him we had a pet business. He said, oh, wow, tell me a little bit more. And I told him, right? I basically told him the same thing that I said in the voice notes. Well, we're a natural holistic pet company, one-stop shop, yada, yada, yada. Okay, and he was like, wow, it sounds like you said that about 1,000 times or more, in your life already. I said, well, I have, And so what that means is he understands, because he outside of business, he understood, the type of effort and energy it takes to recite something over and over and over again, where on the fly, okay, you can share something, okay, that the person can receive or understand. Does that make sense? All right, so that being said, okay, that's what you want to practice. You want to practice your voice notes, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to put you in a better position. All right, so again, here goes another dog page, Pitsky, boom, like, okay, I'll even throw the heart eyes, boom, okay, I'll follow, boom, okay, living the dream, follow my sister, Canine Pretty Prudy, okay, a canine education advocate. Now, this person is a canine education advocate, meaning that they do something as relates to teaching or training pets, okay? So what I'll do is I'll approach this person on a business end, okay? So here's what you say to someone if you're approaching to on a business side, okay? Not just clients, but now a business partner. I'll reach out to them. Hey, 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 how are you? I love the Pitsky, absolutely adorable. I'm a Pitsky lover myself. But as I was looking on the page that I randomly tuned into, I saw that you're also a canine advocate. Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that stands for, but I'm assuming you do something as relates to helping pets and educating pets. I do something very similar. okay? And right now, I don't know if you ever heard of pet consulting, okay? But it can become very, very lucrative, especially as it relates to helping pets thrive and not just survive. Okay. And so that being said, we're looking to connect with with a few other people in the pet industry. I don't know if at this moment you are not open to new opportunities, but I will say this: unlike anything you've ever seen before, meaning anybody with any type of pet background can truly thrive with a big project that we're working on. So if you're open, definitely let me know. I love to connect. I send you a few information, boom, and we go from there. Okay. So I accidentally sent that. Whoops. All right, so I'll wait for that to send out deleted because it's a long message with nothing attached to it. Okay. All right, boom. And I will unsend this. Okay. So that being said, that's another person that you can reach out to. Okay. And that way you're utilizing what? Sending a voice note for recruiting. Notice how I didn't mention the Vetica, right? Notice how I didn't mention network marketing. Notice how I didn't mention bringing a bunch of people into the business and signing people up and you build a team and this, that. I didn't say any of that, did I? No. I just said we are working on a big project. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before, okay? It's very unique, and we're looking for a few people with your background. That's basically all I said. Are you open? I don't know if this is or is not for you, but are you open? Okay? Does that make sense? Keep it simple. Keep it basic. I gave them a little snippet of what we're doing. We're in the pet industry. We're focusing on natural and holistic solutions, and that was it. Okay? So that being said, we go on and on, but I'm going to pick something different. Okay, that's hashtags. I don't know if you know this, but what if they ask, who's we? If they ask, who is we, they say, me and my business partners. So, okay? So if you go to accounts, okay, you can search accounts. And what I would recommend is searching a big time influencer. All right. Now I'm going to go to an influencer I really like to follow. His name is Prince Donnell. Okay. This is a young gentleman. He's a millennial. He shares a lot of business tips, this, that. He has a tax business, you know, that type of thing. And so a lot of people follow him for his content, for business knowledge, that type of thing. You all have your own personal influencers that you enjoy. Okay. Feel free to go and use your own personal influencer. Okay. If you don't know this guy, I wouldn't use him, right? Because the people that you want to be connecting with, they know this person. Right? So you want to connect with your own personal influencers, that people that they follow, right? Because that way it's build a better bond. So maybe you like Tony Robbins, okay? Maybe you like, what's it called? The hip hop preacher, okay? Does that make sense? There's so many different people that you can follow that are motivational, that are inspirational, and you can utilize them to, boom, build your business using their following, okay? So I use this guy, Prince Donnell. Okay, and we'll go in here. All right, and what I can do is I can do a few different things. Okay, you don't belong in the back of the room. Whatever he's talking, stop treating your life like the back of the room. You get what you paid for. Okay, and so he talks about getting in the front and making sure you get front seats. Okay, and learn all you can to build your business or change your life. Okay, and so that being said, that means there's 148 people that commented on this post, and they're saying that they agree. Does that make sense? Okay. You see this? There's over 100 people that commented. So what that does is it allows me, okay, to go to these individuals that understand the same mindset, okay, that are here to learn business success tips, okay? And if I don't want to go to the comments, I can go to the likes. He has over 6,000 likes on this video. So if I go here, here's tons of people that I can reach out to, okay? And I can send voice notes to. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna click on a random person here, okay? Let's see, I got Johnny here, okay? Johnny looks like he likes to work out, okay? Follow my new account, yada, yada, yada. I will start taking on clients displaying my graphics work. So obviously he has a graphic design business, okay? He's a young guy, he likes to work out, he has a graphic design business, okay? So what I can do is I can reach out to this gentleman. I like a couple of his posts, okay? I'll put a little emoji there, Actually, let me put emoji on this one. Boom. Okay. Workout. Boom. Okay. And I'll follow him. Okay. And I'll send a voice note out. Okay. Now, this voice note I'm going to send is going to be based off business. Why? Because the page I went to was a business page. So these are all people that are looking for business tips or success tips. Okay. And here's what I would say. If I'm following their page or I found their page from another influencer, I'll hold the voice note button. Hey, how are you, Johnny? I know you don't know me, man. I just pretty much randomly found your page through another influencer, Prince Donnell, okay? And because we both happen to follow him, I'm assuming we're somewhat like-minded in that aspect, all right? I'm assuming you're some type of business person or entrepreneur, or you at least like success tips, right? That being said, I'm an entrepreneur myself. I'm working on a pretty big project out here in the DC area, and we are expanding on something massive. This is unlike anything that's ever been done before. We're really, really excited, and we're changing the way that people take care of their pets. Okay, yes, their cats and their dogs. So I don't know if you have any pets, but I'm sure if you do or do not, you still know people that have pets and love their pets. Okay, and I don't know if you are not open to new opportunities at this moment, but again, this has something. This has potential to be something massive and can truly add a lot of value, not just to people that you know, but to your pockets. Okay, if you're open, definitely let me know. If I need to send another voice note, I'll send another voice note. Okay, I just go ahead and record again. If you are open, definitely let me know. Okay, and I would love to connect. Right now, here's the thing: was that voice note I sent the same exact voice note I sent to the other person? No, no. So I'm not sounding like some robot where I'm just reading something and everybody gets the same script. No, it's personalized for each person, right? And how do I get to that point? By looking at their page, by learning something about them, okay? So yes, you may have to take the time to learn the person. You may have to take the time to learn the information, but that's going to be the deciding factor whether they're interested or not in what is that you have to say, okay? I have to be more, I keep letting my phone, the screen go off. I'm sorry, guys, okay? So yes, major nugget right there, okay? Now,
all right. So yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Now here's the thing, right? When I follow people, there's another way that you can find people. Instagram will suggest people to you. Does that make sense? When you follow new people, Instagram will suggest people to you, and more than likely it's similar to the person that you just followed. So if you're following a lot of entrepreneurs, okay, or people that have small businesses, Instagram some way, somehow knows this, and they'll probably send you other people, right? So I don't know this person, but they don't have their accounts on private. I'm not going to do it if the accounts are private. See, here goes another person, okay, right here. See, very similar to the other guy, right? A young gentleman, okay? He's Dominican, but he lives in New York, okay? And he's big into fitness, right? As we can see, okay? He's in a gym, he's working out. And you know, if people are working out, that means they're consistent with their energy, with their effort, right? And so that's another way I can find people, by recommendations. Here's the thing, you don't even have to follow them for the recommendations. Just click that arrow right there where it says follow, message, contact. Click the arrow, watch what happens. Boom, other suggestions. Come on, Instagram is giving me free leads, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. How exciting is that, right? Give me free leads to the exact type of person that I'm looking for. How amazing, okay? So again, I can do the same thing. Okay, that's another way of utilizing, right? And so that being said, I would like to read their post, comment, follow, send a message, okay? So that's another way that you can find people, okay? Here is another way. Are you ready? Guys, I'm giving y'all all the nuggets, all the different ways to find leads. I'm giving you all the information. I'm not holding back on anything, okay? Here's another way that you can find people, by searching places, okay? Searching places. Now, somebody give me a city. Where are you at in the city where people love their pets? You know, I need a city really quickly. Somebody, first one, first come, first serve.
Washington.
Houston.
Okay, I heard Seattle. Okay, Seattle, Washington. Right now, if I go to Seattle, Washington, and I click on recents, guess what? I will see all recent posts from people in Seattle, Washington. And it never fails when you go to a big city. See, this person posted 16 seconds ago. This is how, often people post. But if I scroll down, guess what? And I saw it. Where is it at? And boom, pet parent. That makes sense? Pet parent. Okay. So this guy obviously has a cat. Okay. And so I can reach out to this guy. Look, there you go. He has a cat, right? And he's a pet parent, a pet lover. So what I can do is I can reach out to this person, boom, like a couple of their posts, boom, 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 okay? All right, and I'll follow them, okay? And I'll send a message, okay? Same thing. All right, some of the lines of, hey, Dante, what's going on? I randomly found your page, man. I see you out in Seattle. More importantly, I see that you are a pet lover. You obviously love your cat, and you're constantly working out. So it definitely shows me that you have good health habits, okay? And you truly care about taking care of yourself. Well, if you truly care about taking care of yourself, I'm sure you care about taking care of your pet just as much. And what I do is I focus on a natural and holistic side of helping your pet. Okay, I love to give you free information. I love to give you free value. If you're open to learning different ways to take care of your pet, feel free to let me know, and I can just ask you a few questions and point you in the right direction. Okay, and you can do with the information what is that you want. Does that make sense? Okay, and so yes, there you go. That's another person. That's another way. You can literally search locations. I heard somebody say Houston. I love searching Houston. Houston is one of my favorite locations to see. Okay. Houston, Texas. Boom. All right. Okay. Houston, let's go. I love Houston. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Houston always has some. See, look at that. Look at Cleo. Okay. You be my Minnie, I'll be your Mickey. All right. Get excited. Okay. So here you go. Boom. Cleo has obviously tons and tons of pictures. Okay. It's two different pups, Cleo and Lewis. All right. Right, so I can do the same thing, reach out to them. But do I have to reach out to only dog pages? No. When you're looking at cities, especially cities, more than likely you're going to run into someone that has a business page as well. Okay, look at this person. I don't know if this is their business, but it looks like it. Yep, Creative Ink. Okay, so I click Creative Ink, art. Okay, so that means they're an artist. Okay, so I can reach out to this person. This might be a good potential business partner. Why? Because they have their own art business. Does that make sense? Okay, boom, I can keep on going. These ladies look professional. Okay, let's click and scroll on this. Award-winning full-service management consulting agency. Okay, this is an actual business. Maybe I wouldn't use this one, PCE. Nah, I wouldn't really approach them. I'd more so go on personal pages, or small business pages where it's people that's advertising their business. So there's another one you can advertise. Boom, okay, boom, boom, right? You guys get the idea. Does that make sense? There's multiple people that you go to. See, like this lady, I will go to this lady. She looks professional. She has great pictures. Okay, she obviously has an adorable dog right here, Pitbull. Okay, and my friends, myself, Moose. Does that make sense? These are all things I'm thinking about when I'm looking at people's pages. Okay, I'm talking out loud so you guys can hear my thoughts. Does that make sense? And you guys can pick up on the way that I think when I'm looking at my prospects. Okay, so I'm looking for professional images, professional pictures. I'm looking for any good habits that they do. Okay, that show some type of commitment or dedication. Okay, or some type of eager towards success. I look to make sure that their profiles are open, because if they're private, more than likely, they're not going to check their messages from people they don't know. Okay, so you're not wasting your time. I'm looking to see if they have dogs or not, or cats or not. Does it make sense? Pets, okay? And different things that I can relate to, that I can reach out and send just a positive voice message where we correspond with one another, okay? So those are all things I think about. Does that make sense? Now, when you send a voice message, ladies and gentlemen, okay, there's a few things that you want to do, right? What I like to do is I like to send a voice message and move it sometimes in a general folder. You don't have to do that, but I do, okay? So what happens is I move everyone I send a voice message to in the general folder, okay? People that I've sent samples to, remember I told you I flagged those people. Does that make sense? So that's how I separate the two. I know who I'm sending to just a voice note. I know who I'm sending to samples out, okay? And so you can see voice message, voice message, voice message, voice message, voice message, voice. These are all people I send voice messages to, okay? And the list goes down, all right? The people that respond to my voice messages, I move them back to the primary folder, okay? I don't know if y'all heard that or if y'all understood that. People who respond back to my voice messages, I move them back to the primary folder because I realize these are people that I'm going to move back and forth with, right? That I'm going to continue to connect with and talk to, okay? And that's how I've built relationships where I've signed people up. Does that make sense? Okay, this person right here, boom, boom, boom. Okay, I said something to him. I don't know. It was one point in time I was sending voice notes to these. No, I actually did a video call with this person. That's how I signed her up. Okay. So yes, social media. Okay, social media. You can build your social media around anything and everything that you do, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, around anything and everything that you do. I believe I did a voice note to this guy. Boom, boom, boom. Talked to him a little bit. Then I sent him a few voice notes. He sent me voice notes back. Went back and forth. Okay, I'm actually going to follow with this guy. Okay, him locked in because he told me he was interested. Yeah. So that being said, here's another. All right, just to show you, here's a guy that I actually talked to, so you can see a real life result. Okay, and see, this is the person I was looking at. You see how he's in shape. He says he's a motivational speaker. Does that make sense? Engineer. Okay. And whenever I see these type of things and their pictures look very, very professional, that type of thing, they care about their look. They care about their image. Okay. That typically means that there's some type of entrepreneur, okay? Not always, it doesn't always mean that, but a lot of times it does, which helps, okay? People are entrepreneur minded. And that's one of the things I said to him. So what's up? I've been watching your page, you give me entrepreneur vibes. Do you have a business? And he said, yes, he did, right? He has an engineering business, okay? That's why I went to voice notes. So I can actually send and share with them my tonality. I can smile when I speak, right? So he hears my genuineness. He hears how eager I am to talk about what it is that I'm doing. Does that make sense? All right. And that being said, that's what led me to getting this number, okay, getting this information. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Now, Facebook groups are very, very similar, okay? I've done a lot on Facebook groups and I respond to people on Messenger where people told me that they are interested, okay? So, for example, all right, I will click on a few random people. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. I think I just responded to this lady right here, okay? People that told me they're interested, all right? I actually sent her a video, not just a voice note. But this lady, she told me that she was interested. I sent her a video and I did the ATM system, okay? Because I was packing products at the time. And so boom, 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 sent her a video of me packing the products, kind of explaining to her about what the business will be like. So that's another thing. If you don't want to do voice notes, do a video of yourself talking. Okay, another personal approach. Just making things unique, right? Separating yourself from just the average person, just boom, posting a spam message. Okay. Let's see, let me see if I can scroll down and see someone else. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see, Miss Ina. Okay, boom. All right. So this person I tried to send voice messages to, but obviously it didn't go through, so I just had to text. Okay. And that being said, yes, you can still send text messages if the voice note for some reason is just not working. Okay. Boom. Okay. There's all different ways, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, all different ways. So yes, one thing you want to do is you can use Facebook groups. Okay, Facebook groups. And so if I click on here, You can see one of the Facebook groups I follow all the time are the Schnauzer groups. Why? Because I'm about to get a mini Schnauzer, okay? And so what this allows me to do is I click on this group, boom. And I hear and I see stuff all the time. I see people asking questions about their pup, different problems that they may have, different things they may run into, okay? You see this poor thing got spayed. She seems so sad. She not fearful, but I can also see so much pain. Okay, how can I give her the painkillers? Okay, see, there's all different type of things, right? So if she's dealing with pain, maybe I can go, hey, a more natural alternative might be CBD if you're open to trying it. Okay, that might help to relieve some of the pain as well as lower some of the stress or the anxiety that she's dealing with, right? And so, boom, that's another thing, okay? I can go through the entire page and see all different type of things. Almost lost my sweet girl, okay? And she ate a portion of a seed, blah, blah. Okay, so now she's talking about liver failure, all this different stuff, okay? So if I'm approaching this, I can go great. Well, not great, but I'm sorry to hear that. How would you like to try a multivitamin? How would you like to try a digestive support, okay? Does that make sense? All those different things. No, we cannot have pain medication because we are not physicians. We're not doctors, okay? Those are things that you have to prescribe. Dr. Kroom could do pain medication. We cannot, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, got to be more careful, all right? Okay, so yes, so this is a group that I can relate to. Why? Because I'm about to have a mini Schnauzer. So when I have my dog, you better believe I'm going to be posting pictures. I'm going to be posting different things. Hey guys, I'm sorry, my laptop just died, okay? So I have to talk to my phone. Hope that's okay with you all right? So yeah, so when you come to this group, okay, I can post different things, right, with my mini Schnauzer and build relationships, okay? Build relationships. I can communicate on other people's posts and build relationships, right? So I can see this. Oh man, look at it. That's an adorable Schnauzer. Okay, beautiful dog, right? OMG, so precious. I can go in here. I can say something. I can see all these people. Obviously, they're all Schnauzer lovers. Look at this lady, Holly King. She has a Schnauzer right there in the picture. Okay, guess what I can do? I can add her as a friend. Boom. Okay. And guess what? Everyone I add as a friend, they have the potential of accepting. And when they accept my friendship, guess what they see, ladies and gentlemen? They see all of my posts. They see me congratulating people, Miss Adrian Morrison, congratulating Miss Heather Fleetner, right? Showing posts about National Pet Day and my dog products, right? Different posts that are motivation and all that. She's going to see all this stuff, okay? And so she gets to learn a little bit more about me. And I can go into her inbox now because we're friends, and I know she will see my page, okay? She will see my page, or she will see my message when I go to Messenger because now we are friends. Yes, you can add as many friends as you want, up to 5,000 people. Now, as you can see, I only have 3,400. That means I have another 1,600 people I can add. When I have 5,000, I'm all capped out. Guess what? All I have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is get rid of the people who are not adding value on my friends list. The people I've added and they don't want to speak to me. The people I've added and they've never said anything back. Does that make sense? Okay, I can remove those people and continue to add more. But Mr. Brown, my Facebook page is personal. Fine, fine. It could be personal. Create an Instagram. Use your LinkedIn. Does that make sense? There's so many different options. I'm just showing you guys different ways to approach your business, okay? So that being said, let me see, put this up here, right? That being said, sorry for the lighting. I know because my laptop went out, that means my light went out as well, unfortunately. But that being said, what I wanted to do was, and I lost my little handkerchief, got to be more careful, okay? But that being said, what I wanted to do, ladies and gentlemen, was just share that information with you all, okay? But more importantly, okay, guess what? This gives you unlimited potential. unlimited opportunity to build and grow your business. There's no cap to how many people that you can talk to unless you get put in Facebook jail. Okay, that's possible as well, right? But that being said, okay, do your best to really focus in on making sure you talk to quality people. Does that make sense? Meaning, if you go to a page, all they're doing is smoking and drinking and out partying. Do you think that's a good fit for someone in your business? Probably not at this time. Not to say that they're not good people, but they're more than likely not going to be focused. Does that make sense? Okay. If you go to the page and they hang out with the wrong people or look like they're hanging out with the wrong crowd, all they're doing is posting guns and this, that, not to say that guns are bad, but you could tell from the type of pictures, okay? If it looks like it's not going to be a good fit for your business, okay, then guess what? You might want to skip out on that person, okay? Look for quality people. Why? Because you become the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with, okay? So you want to make sure that you're bringing in quality people in your group. Why? Because they're going to lead you to more quality people, ladies and gentlemen. All right. When you're talking to people that can buy products for their pup. All right. Yes, you want to talk to people that have the funds to do so. So am I going to send a voice message to 18-year-olds or 19-year-olds? Probably not, because more than likely they don't have the funds to do it. Now, every now and then you'll get the person that goes, yes, I can do it because I work. I'm a hardworking 18-year-old. But more than likely, the average 18, 19-year-old doesn't have the funds to get started. Does that make sense? So, of course, I'm looking for the right age, okay? Anywhere from 26 and up, okay? I'm probably looking around 26 to 55, right? That's my personal age range of the people that I'm looking for, right? So I'm just giving y'all all different type of tips, things like that of my mindset of what I look for when I'm looking to build and recruit people, okay? So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, all right, I hope this was some value, okay, that you can use and you can start applying right away to build and grow your business, build and grow your organization. Now, I shared that with you. Why? Because me and Miss Brown, we were talking, yeah, and we have a pretty big announcement. We say, you know what? We think it's about time, okay? And what we want to do is we want to set up, okay, a first trip, not a company trip, a team trip. Does that make sense? Okay. And we're going to be looking at an all-inclusive resort. Does that make sense? And anybody that has vice president and up, they will get fully accommodated for the all-inclusive trip to this resort. Does that make sense? All right. Come on now, let's go. Now, as it relates to the all-inclusive resort, here are the qualifications. Number one, you need to hit vice president or up at least 2 times, okay, between now and August. Does that make sense? Between now and August, you need to hit vice president at least 2 times to be qualified to get access to this all-inclusive trip. And again, we will be paying for your entire trip, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're not sure if we want to do 4 days and 3 nights or if we want to do a week trip. So we're looking more into that. We'll let you guys know for sure. But it's going to be a ton of fun, right? And we're going to make sure we go to a nice resort too, one that has multiple restaurants, multiple pools, all-inclusive drinks, all-inclusive food, all-inclusive everything, so you get to go there and just have a ball, have a good time. We're going to have a good time with each other, and we felt, look, why not do that? We feel like it's time, starting in September, we will be 1 year in being launched in the company. Okay. So it's only right that we take a trip in September, personally. So this contest will start right now. Okay. Between now and August, okay, of 2021, those who hit vice president 2 times in a row, yes, you will get invited and get an all-inclusive trip paid for, all right, to an all-inclusive resort. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're excited. We can't wait to join some of you all. As I said, we are going to travel the beaches of the world together. I truly meant that. And here's our first initial investment in you all, okay, in a massive way to see, who really wants it, who wants to earn the right to be able to travel with us, and get it all paid for. All right, come on now. You hit vice president, you're gonna make anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 a month, 2 to 3, maybe $3,500 a month, and you get a trip to go with it. Let's go. Let's go, let's grow. All right. I'm excited to be able to party and celebrate with you guys, with you all, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And more importantly, I'm excited to see you grow. Right. Come on, I know I need a push. I'm tired of just being stuck in my state. It's time to get out, you know? All right. It's time to go. It's time to grow. So that being said, I hope you are excited. Okay, take these voice notes in. And if anything, this is now the time for you to apply it as much as possible and work to build and grow your business. It is time. All right. It's time to go. It's time to grow. It's time to build. It's time to change lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're excited, just as excited as I am. All right. And that being said, all right, let's wrap up. But before we wrap up, we're going to close it the best way that we know how. Our very own Pastor Henderson, are you there, sir?
Yes, I am. I'm just trying to stuff my brain back in my head. You just blew my mind with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting, just give me a moment. Got it all packed back in. Oh my God. See, that's something, you don't have to do that. You know, I want people to understand this. You and your wife, who just moved into a new house, getting ready to bring in a fur baby, don't have to do what you just said you all were thinking about, talking about, and plan on doing. So, you know, I just want to say thank you. You know, I just want to say thank you. That's motivation for me. Also, I appreciate the call. I appreciate you going back. I just learned something, you know, some additional things, you know, with especially on IG. You know, I'm coming along slowly. I'm millennial. You gotta take it slow with me, right? You know, but I really truly, you know, appreciate that. I mean, I hope everybody else got some stuff, you know, some gold nuggets out of this, and I want to thank you. And Miss Lucy, with your elegant self, thank you for stepping up to the plate. You knocked it out of the park with the 7 core values. This was a super call. Absolutely, ma'am. A boomer, millennial. That's me. You know, super great call. The only way we can take this call higher is that we connect with source. All hearts and minds are clear. Father, we thank you right now. We just give you all the glory, praise, and honor, because honor is due to you. We thank you, God, because you found it not robbery that you would allow us, you know, to be, you know, not only connected with this great organization, but connected with great people. So we thank you for Novetica, your pet's choice, and we thank you for those that are involved. We thank you for the vision and visionary, Dr. Lance London. We thank you for those that you surrounded him with, the executive team, his mastermind alliance, especially our gracious upline founders, Mr. and Mrs. Brown. We thank you, thank you, thank you. And I thank you for this great call. I thank you, you know, and pray that you would pour back into those who poured into us, Miss Lucy Hernandez, and our very own founder, Mr. Andre Brown. We thank you, thank you. And I thank you for every soul represented on this call. Continue to come after lack like a lion, so they would experience no more lack, but prosperity, not just for prosperity's sake, but for what they can do for other people. We give you glory, honor, and we do it in the name above all names. That's your son, Yeshua. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Hey.
Amen.
Wonderful
Awesome.
day.
Amen.
Thank you.
Well, you have a blessed
Let's
day.
go.
Call, get excited.
Let's go. Let's grow. Shit.
All right, I just got one question. Who we traveling with? Who are we traveling with?
Let's grow. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Let's apply these voice notes. I'm excited to see who we're going to be traveling with, y'all. Take care. Have a blessed one.
I'm going to be on the beach in my moo-moo.
Bye.